Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of configuring NixOS. Last time I posted my video on Reddit and somebody told me in the comments that I am probably a Mac user because I use C Shell and GNOME. That really hurt because I was a lifetime hater of Apple products, so I gotta change that. That's why I'm installing Niri today. So let's jump right into it. To start off, let's have a quick look at the configuration.nix. Inside here we have some Niri stuff added. First of all, we have the default session set to Niri. Then we also just install Niri. You just have to install it and enable it. It's also good to install X11 or keep X11 just so you can keep apps working. That's pretty much it. I don't think that I installed any other things for Niri inside the configuration.nix. The next part will be inside the home modules. I created this new Niri module, and in here, when I zoom in a little, you can see there are quite a few things that I already added. For example, I added audio. If you look at it, here we have just power control, power mixer, players ETL, album, just different things that I saw online that I could use. I'm still figuring out how I should use them. Most importantly, I think, is Noctalia. I discovered Noctalia somewhere on the NixOS subreddit and it looked really promising. It's very simple to enable, so you just import it and enable it. Pretty much. So let's check the flag if something changed in there. We have the NixOS channel, the gaming channel, store citizen flag, home manager, and VF. Okay, we had to import Noctalia shell as well in the flag. As you can see here, we just have the Noctalia URL and the inputs. I'm not so sure yet if all of these things that I have installed here or added here are still used or needed, because I already removed the way bar that I used because Noctalia gives a great top bar or whatever bar where you want to place it, but it looks so good. This is pretty much the setup. You can look at everything on my GitHub, and here we are again. Have a look. I saw too many memes about the penguin, so I had to put it as a background. But why? Okay, so it's a few days later now. I've been struggling with the audio. I think it's alright now. And let's have a quick look at Noctalia and my Niri setup. Let's start on the top left. When we click there, we open the application launcher. I also have a shortcut for it. Pretty cool calendar. There we have a system monitor. Also quite interesting. Had an update recently. It looked different before. Then we have a cat. It's currently sleeping. It starts running when my CPU is used a lot. Then we have a Docker plugin. I do different things with Dockers like Remotion. I run that on there. It's an application where you can make videos with React. So I use that for some animations. We have to-do list, finish this video about Niri, and remove unused things. I did a few of those, can maybe cross them off. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Then we have a VPN plugin, currently not connected to a VPN, should be soon. Here in the drop-down, we just see a few active applications like Easy Effects. That's the thing that I used for the audio, that it doesn't sound so bad. Also OBS, that's running. Then we have notifications. Notifications are pretty cool now. Yeah, a few Kden Live stuff. I think I can. Let's test it. So if we do notify, yeah, let's do a notification like this. Voila, they look great. Then we come to the sound. I had quite a few problems with the sound. We can look at it later. Here you just have your input and output, also all the devices that you can switch between. And then comes the nightlight. I, for some reason, cannot change that, but I don't really need to. Then comes the control center. You can open it like this, or I think it was this one. No. This one here. There is a shortcut for all these things. There is also a lot of different options that you can put on, which is pretty cool. And then the big thing of Noctalia are these settings. If you go to the settings, or if you know the keyboard shortcut that you set yourself, you can do a lot of settings. There's all this stuff for the user interface, the color theme. That's probably my next project, creating my own color theme. Then for the wallpaper engine, you can change so much right there. You can set your bar, you can set your dock, that's down here for the open applications, and so on. There are a ton of different things. All the widgets that you could put on there for I don't know what. I think that I really liked was the plugins down here. There are different plugins that you can just install that are already available, but you can also browse or add sources for them. Those are just the default Noctalia plugins here, but you can add other sources and you can also look at all these. And that's probably another project that I want to do. Just create a plugin for this. I don't know what yet. Maybe something Star Citizen related or something NeoVim, but I will see. So yeah, that's pretty much Noctalia for me. And Niri is, let's start some application, getting live. Niri is pretty great. I played around with a few settings where you can increase or decrease the size of those things. You can also directly make them full screen or predefined sizes. You can swap around. You can even change the desktop. I have a vertical setup desktop. That's another project that I want to do, that I can also scroll from top down. Maybe you can do that, maybe not. I don't know yet. But let's go into the configuration. So first of all, I had to create this audio fix. It was really annoying. My headset, for some reason, started crackling like this little weird sounds that happen all the time. And I had to do a lot of wire plumber settings and trying out, and now it's somewhat stable. I'm not sure what caused it, but if you look at my repository, or if you have a similar problem, maybe you have a better solution, I will be thankful for it. Then the configuration did not change at all, so we can go into the home manager. And in home modules, we still have the Niri folder, and inside of the Niri folder, we have all of these things. I'm not sure, maybe I can remove some of them. Yeah, it's probably something old, but let's check out the audio stuff that I have there. I think I can remove all of them. I don't think that any of those are actually running right now. Then I have this little default file where there are a few different things in there. So you can add your own shortcuts like mod comma in here, which is this one. I also have a few other ones, launcher binds. This will be mod space. Then we have mod D or mod S. Mod D and mod space is the same. The default is mod D, I think. I use mod space. There is also super alt L, which just locks the screen. I hope you can see this. It's absolutely beautiful. And if we log in again, so there's nothing special. I mostly copy them together. That's the part where I have to look at if I have to delete some more things. I believe that I can delete the brightness. The file manager is probably still the default that I had from GNOME. Notification is something that I had to remove because the previous notifications were overwriting the Noctalia notifications, so I didn't want that. Polkit, I'm not even sure anymore what that is. So let's look at the Noctalia default next that I created. Still pretty minimal. We have the import from the flag into the home manager, and then we enable it. Besides that, there is the screenshot utility that I use, and there are different parts of it. If it is the thing that I want, I'm thinking it still works. Yeah, and if you do a screenshot, you get a great cute notification. It just works, and that's fine by me. And besides that, I don't think that I have anything else to show. I'm just gonna quickly check what I'm actually using and what I can delete, because I want my configuration to be minimal but functional. So see you in a minute. All right, here we are again. I finally cleaned up a bit. Now we just have the audio, the clipboard, the default Nix that I showed earlier with all the shortcuts, then Noctalia, notifications, Polkit, and screenshot. Polkit is pretty important. Let's just have a quick look because I changed it a little. I now use the KDE Polkit authentication agent. I found a fork that is especially made for Noctalia from one person and one store. And if you do something like authentication, don't go with just a random application. If you read all the code, then sure, do what you want, but just be on the safe side with this. I still have a lot of things to do, I think, because my color theme of kitty doesn't match at all anymore. So I think the next part I will do is change my whole Niri setup. The orange doesn't suit anymore. And if you have any tips or things that I can do, please tell me. I'm open to hear any changes. Also, I want to use a new shell. I don't want C shell anymore. Leave a comment with your suggestions or if you have any ideas for me. And I hope to see you next time. Have a good evening, good morning, or good night, and goodbye.